Hey guys, this is Justice Wardlaw here from AffiliateManifesto.info, and thanks for checking out this video where today we're going to be talking about how productively lazy I am. And pretty much the system that I've created for myself that it pretty much shows what I do from the beginning and all the way to the end. Pretty much where I go, which pieces of information that I send for people, and the specific idea of what I have. Now, let me start right now by saying this. I am productively lazy. I'm not just lazy, I'm productively lazy. Pretty much meaning that I produce results for the systems that I create, and I am somewhat hands on, but a lot of hands off. And what I mean by that is that when I come up with an idea, and I sit back and I'm like, okay, I like this or I like that, because I think every entrepreneur comes up with about 1,000 ideas per day, and if you don't, then you're not coming up with enough. And with each idea, I always think, okay, do I like this? Do I like that? What will work? What won't work? But then there are some ideas where I actually want to take to another level. So what I do is I take this idea, like a niche site I had. There was an idea I had for a niche site. It was a relationship niche site, and I came up with it. And I was like, you know what? I like this idea. I'm gonna send this to my SEO person. Well, my SEO person, I'm like, hey, I have this idea. See if we can rank for this site. Is it gonna be easy? How long do you think? What keywords are we gonna be ranking for? What kind of specific content do we need to write up for the first 6 months? Um, what kind of monetization you think we can do? Let me know. I send that over to him. He does about 2 3 days, 2 3 days of research and analyzing and things of that sort. And then after that, we'll get on Skype or we'll get on a phone call and we're talking. He'll tell me, hey, Justice, this is what I came up with. We can rank for these keywords for this amount of time. This is how much we can probably rank. Uh, um, this is how fast we can rank for these keywords, and this is how much money we can make per day if we get to number one. Now, that's the information that I need to understand. Okay, I'm going to continue with this process or I'm not continuing with this process, because it all depends on how much money I make per day. Now, if I rank for a specific keyword and I'm making about $263 per day, 30 days a month, all right, that's pretty nice. But it depends on how much I'm going to be outsourcing out. Now, if I'm outsourcing out maybe, say, 50 articles in 1 month. I'm outsourcing out 50 articles in 1 month because I'm trying to build up my pages so Google can understand, hey, this site is just not running off of one website page and making all this money, that they actually are offering consistent content over a span. How much is that going to cost? How much is the design going to cost? Because a good niche design, it might cost between maybe $500 to $700 depending on who I outsource it to or who I deal with. Okay, well, these are all, the graphic design is pretty much the only upfront cost. Down the line, there's a couple of things I might switch with Google AdSense or whatever affiliate product I use off ClickBank. But for the most part, that's pretty much it. The consistent money is going to come into the SEO and the articles. Because if it's some niche sites, I write the information myself, but most of the time, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't write the content myself at all. I don't want to. I don't like grammar. A lot of people correct me on my grammar, but I don't care. To be honest with you, I make money creating systems, not an English professor. So that's what I would do. I come up with the idea. My SEO person says, "Hey, we can do this." So either I'm going to say yes or no. If I say yes, I'm like, "All right, great." I send my vision of the site that I would like to create to my graphic designer. And then my graphic designer, I give him a couple of examples of some sites I like. I'm like, all right, make this. And he makes the site up. Maybe take my graphic designer, he can wrap around stuff. I want to say 2 3 weeks. He can wrap it around, have everything ready, insert the Google AdSense as I want it. I mean, everything, front to back, plugins, information, everything. Oh, let me back up. My keyword research, he does purchase the domain name for me. If he sees it, he'll just buy it. And he'll probably buy like 4 or 5 domain names that might wrap around. I just choose the last one and we'll keep all domain names. And I don't care. We just keep them. I just have them on my GoDaddy account. I don't care. But, and then, we'll send them all that my graphic designer make the site, have everything ready. And then he'll show it to me. I'm like, all right. He's going to show it to me and both my virtual assistant. Me, because I'm like, all right, I like it. The site is good, or no, can you change these things around? If I like it, then me and my virtual assistant will have a conversation. And with my virtual assistant, I tell this person, all right, this is the content that I need you to write. These are how many pages I need consistently for the first 60 days, and this is what I need after the first 60 days. These are the keywords that I need, and I need for you to link up with my SEO person. My VA and my SEO person, they work together. And the reason why they work together is because if my SEO person sees a site of a page ranking of a 6, 7, or 8, and they need a guest post, he needs to talk to my VA to tell him, hey, I need you to write me a guest post that talks about these specific keywords with this wraparound anchor text so we can hyperlink back to the site so we can get this stronger PR ranking blog back to us. They talk to each other. I don't talk to neither one. About after my initial conversation with my virtual assistant, we don't talk. We don't say we don't have anything to talk about. But my VA and my SEO person, they talk, they know each other. That's one thing because they need to communicate with the content that is going on between them two. They need to consistently talk about what is happening with this site, what isn't happening. That's what needs to happen between those two. That right there, that little wraparound, is my system of how I come up with how I take an idea and bring it to life. And that's a rinse and repeat kind of thing. As you can see, I don't do no work. I am totally hands off. I don't do graphic design at all because I don't understand it because code gives me a headache. SEO is something I understand. I could do it. I can do the keyword research if I wanted to, which sometimes I do. If I don't want to wait, I just do it myself. I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to do it, but then I still send it to my SEO person just so I can get their insight on it because that is what I'm paying them for. But most time, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it. And then with my VA, there are some websites I actually like to learn about, like with fitness and stuff. I love to work out. So that niche site I actually run myself. I do all of it myself. The keyword research. The only thing I didn't do was the graphic design, of course. But other than that, everything else is pretty much me. But for most of my businesses, my ventures, my niche sites, and ideas that I come up with, I don't do the work. And I think that is really what makes me productively lazy. I'm lazy because I don't do work, but I'm not lazy because I actually understand what I'm doing. I create the system, the funnel. And this is something that a lot of people need to understand when they're trying to make money online, either through affiliate marketing, creating niche sites or anything like that. You need to understand and have a set system in place where you come up with the ideas, but you send these ideas off to everybody else. If you're not on my blog, affiliatemanifesto.info, go to my blog and look at the little design I have. It pretty much shows the little route of what I take and what I do. If you need help with setting up your funnel, I recommend that you contact me and we'll set up a meeting and I will show you, we can go over a little insight on setting up a funnel because it's important. It really is. I think one thing about making money online that I love is that I don't really have to do the work. Because if I had an offline business, in a sense, I had to do a little bit more work until, a couple of years. Starting out, you can be a beginner and set up a sales funnel and not do work from day one. Me, when I started out in '09, I did everything myself because I didn't know about this stuff. I didn't know about this whole entire process. And that is what killed me. If you've never read the book, Internet Business Manifesto by Rich Jeffrin, I will link it down below. I need for you, I honestly recommend that you read that book. That was a book that a friend of mine, Justin Burns of textaffirmations.com, he recommended me that book. And after reading that book, it changed my entire idea about running a business, how much I'm worth per hour, and creating systems, and really becoming productively lazy because I value my time. I truly do value my time. I don't want to just sit at a computer all day. I might be on social media all day because I can do that because I don't have to really run my other sites and my other business. I can go to Starbucks every single day if I want to because I don't have to sit and run useless things. So look at the download Internet Business Manifesto from Rich Jeffrin and then go to affiliatemanifesto.info after that and look at the diagram of what I suggested. Leave comments below and I will answer anything that you have. I look forward to your comments, your suggestions, your recommendations. If you have your own funnel, How's it working out? Do you like it? Do you have your little own system that you use? I want to hear about it because I'm always looking to improve mine. Thanks for checking out this video and you have a great day.